Hey guys, welcome to episode 33 of my Houston Texans Connected Franchise here on Madden NFL 25. We are 8-1 after rebounding after our loss 2 weeks ago, and then we beat the Bears last week, and we are taking on another NFC team of the Detroit Lions, but we are home after a 2-game away stand, and we are home to take on the Lions in Reliance Stadium, and they still have Jim Schwartz as their coach, so we'll be kicking it off first, so we will receive the ball at halftime, and then they will knee it. Jeremy Curley is their kick returner, which is pretty cool since he's on the Jets in real life. And Matthew Stafford, who's having a really good year, almost 3,000 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 10 interceptions. But on first and 10 from the 20, Matthew Stafford's going to find Fred Davis. Yes, Fred Davis is on the Lions as their tight end, but they still have Calvin Johnson Jr., arguably. Well, no doubt he's the best wide receiver, but we're going to get an interception right here with DJ Swanger. Really a mistake by Matthew Stafford, but Calvin Johnson Jr. is the best receiver in the NFL and arguably one of the best players. He's probably a top 5 player, and we have ourselves a 3rd and 5 from the 29, and Pryor's going to drop back to throw, but he's going to find DeAndre Hopkins just before he's going to get sacked, and that is a gain of 19 yards, so it's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 6. We're trying to punch it in right here. Go on the board first. Man in motion, Pryor's going to jump back to throw. He's going to find Jordy Nelson, who's going to sneak his way into the end zone for 6, as we are going to take an early 6-0 lead over the Detroit Lions. Now, we did hit the extra point, of course, so it is 7-0. Now Matthew Stafford has to look to respond from the 26, 1st and 10. He's going to find Fred Davis for a gain of about 5. And you can see our D-line here and our linebacking core led by J.J. Watt and Brian Cushing, and our secondary is led by the sophomore standout Javonte Hallman and the veteran Daniel Manning. So we have ourselves a 2nd and 4 from the 32. Matthew Stafford's in shotgun set with Reggie Bush to his left. He's going to jump back to throw, and he's going to look for Legadou Nene, and he's going to connect with him for a gain of 14 yards. And they're driving up the field. 2nd and 10 from the 46. Stafford's going to jump back to throw. He's going to try going deep to Calvin, but it is picked off by Captain Munnerlyn. The 2nd interception thrown by Matthew Stafford today, as our secondary is just doing phenomenal. So a 2nd and inches from the Houston Texans. Pryor's going to jump and throw. He's going to roll out to the left, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. He's actually going to fumble before going out of bounds, and he was not injured on the play. So a 1st and 10 from the 41. Triple option set, and Pryor's going to roll out to the right. Can't find anybody. He's going to run up the sideline, pick up a couple nice blocks, and run out of bounds at the 40. So a 3rd and 1 here. 3rd and short. We need this from the 30s. Play clock only down about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pryor's going to find Jordy Nelson on the curve out, and he's going to get great yak after that. And you can see the comparison right here. Stafford is not having the day he wanted to. On a 3rd and 14 for the Texans, so Pryor's going to find Jordy Nelson for the 2nd touchdown of the game. And we're going to take a 14-0 lead over the Detroit Lions, who have, I think, the best defense, and they have the 6th best defense and the 1st best offense. So we are just shutting them down today, showing why we're the best team in the NFL. But on the 1st and 10, they're going to find Reggie Bush, who's going to pick up a huge gain of 21 on his first carry of the game. So a 3rd and 8 for the Lions. They need this 1st down here. Stafford's going to jump back to throw, and he's going to get sacked by Whitney Merciless. 4th and 10, and they got to kick the field goal. So 1st and 10 for Terrell Pryor. He's going to hand off to Aaron Foster. He's going to get stopped. Gain of none. That was kind of the moral of the running game, the moral story of the running game for us today. We just didn't get anything on the ground game. As Stafford's going to try going deep again, and it's picked off by Daniel Manning. The 3rd interception for Houston Texans secondary today. DJ Swanger, Captain Munnerlyn, and now Daniel Manning all have interceptions. As on 3rd and 11, we're going to find DeAndre Hopkins for the 1st down. And a 1st and goal from the 7. We're going to find Heath Miller for the touchdown. And before halftime, we're going to take a 21-3 lead over the Detroit Lions. Our offense is connecting, our defense is connecting. As Matthew Stafford is going to find Calvin, who's going to make a spectacular catch, but cannot keep both feet in bounds. And on a 3rd and 8 for Matthew Stafford, Fred Davis in motion. He's going to drop back throw, and he's going to find Calvin Johnson Jr. And we've been shutting him down too. Jonathan Joseph has been doing a great job denying the ball of him, as he's going to try to go deep, and Captain Hunter almost had his second interception of the game, as that's a punt away for them. And we're just winding down the second quarter. We're going to try going deep, but we will end up being sacked, as we're going to head into the second quarter up 21-3 at home. You can see we lead them in score, passing yards, rushing yards, yards per play, and time of possession. Just great job by the Texans today. So, start off the third quarter, 2nd and 7. We're in triple option formation, and we're going to give it to Stanley Havili, the fullback, and he's got to pick up the first down, almost out to midfield. And now, 1 yard away from midfield, 3rd and 4, and Terrell Pryor is going to throw an interception to Luis Delmas, overthrew his target, and that's the first interception for the Lions today, as Matthew Stafford's inaccurate pass right there is going to force to another punt away. So, we're going to have the ball back in a 3rd and 7 for us. We're going to run the screen pass to Aaron Foster, and he's going to pick up a bunch of nice blocks, back juke his way out to the 43. First down right there for the Texans, as they're just driving down the field. But we find ourselves in a 3rd and 10 hole right here. Pryor's calling some audibles, as he's going to overthrow DeAndre Hopkins. That would have been a first down if he would have connected with Hopkins, but we will not. So, back on the line side of the ball, 3rd and 7 from the 20. Stafford's going to drop back to throw, and he's going to get sacked and fumbled. But what a sack by Brooks Reed to knock the ball loose, but they will pick it up. But it's a 4th and 21, and they will have to punt it. So 3rd and 7 for us now. A lot of 3rd and 7s. Terrell Pryor's going to take it himself. I had RB wide open, but Pryor's going to keep it on the ground, and he's just doing great. I've been, since 2 weeks ago against the Desperadores, I did force it a lot, but now I've really been cautious with Terrell Pryor, running it out of bounds a lot, sliding, holding RB so it protects the ball, as we're going to pick up another touchdown right here, 28-3. I guess that loss woke us up, as we are just destroying every one of our opponents now, defense-wise and offensive-wise, as Brian Cushing is going to knock the ball loose. That might have been actually Brooks Reed of Calvin Johnson Jr. As Matthew Stafford on a 3rd and 10 is going to find Legadoo Nene for the first down. So we're in the 4th quarter, 2nd and 5, shotgun set for Stafford. Bush is there to block, but he's going to find Calvin, who's going to drop it again. He's going to get hit hard, and he will drop it. So a 3rd and 5 from the 37. Stafford's going to jump, but throwing is almost picked off by J.J. Watt as the pressure just came in. Now on the 4th and 5, they're going for it. They need this first down. Well, they really don't have any shot left, but they're going to find Calvin, and he will hold on for that one. Only 2 receptions for 17 yards. We are shutting him down this game. 2nd and 10 from the 32. Another shotgun set for Stafford. They're obviously not running, but which they should have run it a lot this game. When they did run it, it was effective for them, but they just kept it passing-wise, as Stafford's going to hook up with Fred Davis for the 9th time in this game, as he's going to find Jeremy Curley, the former Jets wide receiver, but he's on the Jets in real life. It's just he changed teams in this. And now they have a chance to score their first touchdown, 3rd and goal from the 1. I formation. They're going to pound the rock and give it to Reggie Bush for their first touchdown of the game. And we are up 28-10 now. So could we see a comeback? No, we will not. We're going to try running this clock out, but we're actually going to score one more time. As Terrell Pryor is going to break a tackle and go into the end zone. 35-10 will end this ball game. And you'll see they'll just punt it away, and the clock will run down 2-1. And we are now 9-1. Now we're going to enter week 11 next week, 9-1. I believe we already clinched a playoff berth, or we just need 1 or 2 more wins. We're just playing phenomenal right now. Nobody can stop us. We are just doing great, as we are blowing out opponents in the past 2 weeks of 2 really good teams of the Bears and Lions. But like I said, we are just dominating now. This is the 3rd year of the franchise, and we are just playing like we should be. So Terrell Pryor had a really good game. And yep, that was it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and comment if you have any things to say, and I'll see you guys in the next video.